Hello, hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Today we are discussing episode 4 of Grimgar. And guys, I was not expecting this to happen. If you haven't seen the episode yet and you're just watching this for the review, don't watch this because I'm just going to spoil the heck out of it. Guys, I can't believe it. The one thing I didn't want to happen, and it happened. Okay, so in this episode, like usual, they're just doing the things, becoming better adventurer, trainer, knight, thingamajigs, and we learn more about them, and okay, let's talk about it. So the episode begins off with Shiharu and Minato going to get food, and they're so cute, and they're just chatting, and then she falls, and then he catches her, and it's so cute, and you're like, oh my god, you guys are meant to be together. And then later on, we see that she's wearing his, like, the hair clip that he got her, and you're like, wow, you guys are meant to be. My ship has come true, and then everything gets ruined. Anyways, we learn that the group, each one of them has learned some new skills, so that's pretty cool. Rantel learns this skill, I forget what it's called. Yume decided to get a skill on her short range rather than her bow as a hunter. I don't think she's too good with the bow. Shiharu decided to get a skill based on shadow elemental, so that's pretty cool, and that focuses on like binding and trapping enemies, which is pretty cool. Shiharu going to the dark side. Minato is both leader and vanguard, so he ended up getting like this smash skill or something, because like they can't wield like actual weapons as priests, but he has like this like staff thingy, so I don't know, he gets like a smash skill. Oh, Mokuzo is so cute. He ends up getting the skill, and I think they call it the thanks slash because he always says thank you or something, but he's so cute. I love Mokuzo. He's like that like big guy who's really a softie on the inside, and you're like, oh, I love every single character. Oh, and Hiro got like a backstabbing skill. That's cool. I'm really interested to see Ranta's demon. We learned that it's named Zodiac. I don't know. That's his demon, and I really want to see it, but Yume thinks it's cute, so I want to see it, but we don't get to see it yet, which is sad. But yeah, they're out in the city, and they're doing the things, and they're hunting goblins, and you're like, oh, they're doing so well, and they are doing really well. They have gone a lot better, and they have this little chit-chat where Minato pretty much goes around and just compliments everyone, and you're like, oh, so many feels, except he doesn't compliment Haruhiro because he gets interrupted. But at this point, I was like, this can't be good. There's too much happiness. It's gonna get ruined. It has to get ruined because whenever there's something happy in a show that I like, they always have to ruin it. And guess what? They did. So there's a little attack on them, and by little I mean a huge attack, and appearance of giant goblin. Not a mega goblin yet, but a pretty big goblin. And I'm like, oh my god, what is happening? No, and it's, oh my god, I forgot. Haruhiro straight up gets shot like twice, and I'm like, oh my god, my baby, oh no, and oh my god, all the feels, oh my god, it's all coming back to me. Haruhiro gets shot like twice, and Minato tries to save him, and he's like healing him and stuff, and they're making their getaway, and right when you think they're in the clear, even though like all of these goblins are ambushing them, and then you see one with a crossbow, and he's like aiming, and then he ends up shooting Minato in the back, and they're like, oh, Minato, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, because they don't actually see that he got shot. He's like running, and they finally end up in a clearing, and then he just falls down, and you see that he got shot in the back. No. Well, they brought him to the priest guild, and the priest dude was like, I can't heal him, like I can't bring someone back from the dead, and it was very sad, and everyone was... Haruhiro seemed to be like really affected by it, and oh, I'm getting like chills thinking about it. The show just did a really great job of getting us to know these characters so well and to like fall in love with the characters because they were so lovable, and like most of the episodes so far have just been kind of slow, and it's had some action, but it's basically been focusing on the characters and for us getting to know them better, and they did that just to rip our hearts out like that. Like watching each of them just cry. Oh, Shiharu was bawling. I found it so pretty and so beautiful that they changed the art style and it showed like just like the art, like basic sketch, does that make sense, type version of each character when they're crying. And I felt that like that has so much emotion behind it, and even the song, and like it was just such an emotional scene. And oh my god, I wasn't expecting Minato to die that early. I knew something had to happen to him just based on the fact that they've been relying on him so much until this point. It was kind of like, you know, like you were wondering what was gonna happen with that. Would they develop as a group and become more independent within themselves, or like would they just rely on Minato the whole time? And like now we're gonna be able to see them develop, and well, we're gonna develop without him. Turns out that if they don't cremate him early enough, that he can possibly turn into a zombie or something. So they had to cremate him, and it was just a really emotional scene where they kind of let ashes out into the wind. Overall, this episode was on point. This show is killing it. I know like it seemed really slow at the beginning. Honestly, I really enjoy this show so far. It like now I just realized how invested I was into their story and into their little group, and like when Minato died I was like crying because I was like, no. No. I'm really interested to see how they're gonna develop as a group, and now that Minato's not there, if they're gonna just fall apart, because he kind of was the glue that was bringing them and holding them all together. Like he was the leader. So I really wonder what's gonna happen now, and it's gonna be really interesting. Anyways, this show, amazing. This episode, very emotionally draining for me because it was so sad. But yeah, the show, yep. I hoped you guys liked my review. If you did, you can always like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I make a bunch of videos a week, and bye!